What's up everybody, I'm Hannah. Welcome to my channel. In today's episode, I will walk through some of the cards that I picked up from the National Sports Card Convention that happened just over the weekend. I was over there in Atlantic City. As terrible as that city was, I absolutely enjoyed meeting all of you, giving out the hats to some of you that I really appreciate, and we'll do more giveaways on this channel for those hats. But yeah, had a great time. I wanted to show you some of those cards that I picked up. I specifically went for a very specific color, from a very specific set, from a very specific year. So you'll be able to quickly know what this set is. So let's get started. So first off, I really want to shout out to everyone who's helped me source these cards, connect me to people who have these cards and really giving me a good deal, or a fair deal, I guess. I think some of these I did definitely overpay, but I wanted to still take account of the time value of money. So, if it takes me 3 months to look for this versus, what's right in front of me, I'm willing to pay $50, $100 over comp, which I was okay with. And some of these cards, I do have to crack them out and put it in the right slab, PSA slabs most likely, to kind of have that consistency across the board. So first card on deck here is Esteban Ocon, SGC 8.5. Shout out to Aaron for this card. I mean, if you look at the back, it's in a really bad condition here. So this, I'm expecting, maybe a PSA 7, even a 6 on this. Yeah, it's just very unfortunate about the corners and the edges and the surface down there especially. It's just not looking so good. But nothing we can do here. Just got to take the card. Obviously, I want all these cards to be in the best pristine condition as possible. So most likely what I'm going to end up doing is build out the set and then start upgrading these cards, from there on. Next up is the Pierre Gasly Gold Refractor out of 50, again from the 2020 Topps Chrome Formula 1 set. This card also has some damage in the back. Not beautiful. I mean, SGC 9 is not the most desirable grade in my opinion, but again, had to pick it up. It even has that little moon that we see in a lot of these cards. SGC 9 most likely crossed to a PSA 7. And then let me show you an actual PSA 7, which I think is actually in a really good condition, to be honest. So I don't know what to do about this one. This I had picked up from Golden Auction. It was a PSA 7, again, gold refractor out of 50. Has that moon in the back. But I mean, really, other than that, maybe a soft corner in the back there. But that was really it. So next on deck is this one. I have actually just gotten this. This slab is actually in a different slab. That's very interesting. I've actually talked about this to some of the folks, but PSA has started to put these in a thicker slab like this. It's not zooming in, but I don't know if you can tell, for example, between this card and this card. If you look at the thickness, it's different. Hopefully it's not zoomed in. But the autofocus may not show this, but yeah, the thickness is definitely different. And they're the same exact card, hopefully the same exact dimension, but the fact that they come in different slabs, I don't know. Maybe they want to be a little bit more careful with it. I think they're just trying different things. So I think this is what typical sort of like thicker cards come in. I think these are what my Serena Exquisite patch auto is in, but I'll take it. So Albon, PSA 8, gold from 2020 Topps Chrome, Formula 1. Next up, we have Signs here. Signs, True Gold. Again, out of 50, card number 8. In a great condition. Outside of that moon there, it's not too bad. Thanks, Chris, for an awesome deal on this. Really appreciate it. Yeah, and guys, like the National, of course, it's a lot about cards and, like the collections you get to see, but I think most of it is actually about the people you get to connect with and reconnect with. Met some incredible people all around the world in one spot. Not the most ideal spot again, but they all showed up and it was incredible. Next up is the Sergio Perez. shout out to like 3 people who helped me track down this card. The owner of this card wasn't even at the show, but his friend had it. So I'm very thankful to have found this. Gold Refractor, card number 13 out of 50. Looking pretty good. Next up, we have the Lando Norris Topps Chrome Gold, card number 7. Beautiful card. This is Max's old card number 33 for Lando, not Max. And then last on deck for what I picked up at the National is this Gold Refractor Max Verstappen. PSA 8, card number 6, card number 42 out of 50. Super pretty. This is in the regular slab. Really happy to get this. So that's pretty much like sort of what I picked up. You can tell that I was very focused on one thing. I mean, ideally, if there was nice soccer flawless cards that I was able to see in the small amount of time that I was on the showroom or in trade night, I would love to have picked those up. But unfortunately, a lot of the time when I was there during those 4 days was spent on sort of strategizing, you know, product market fit, product marketing, and manning the booth for collector's booth. So yeah, very happy with what I have, but also a little bit sad that I didn't get to see more soccer cards. And then lastly, I wanted to show you my bulk submission that's going to go in for the PSA's July. I think it was $18 a card special. I think that just ended. But some of you guys know I have the entire set of the 1984 Panini Scratch and Play Formula 1. So there are a bunch of cards that I'm just going to get graded and put it into a slab. Because these are extremely condition sensitive. Don't want them to kind of stay in like a box and you know, like deteriorate. So I will, you know, basically grade a lot of these that I have. There's, I think, about 65 of them. So these are all portraits of the cards that are in the set. There's obviously also cars, and I'm trying to get to the cars part here. Let's see, a bunch of people. They're like Nelson Piquet. Oh, here we go. So here are the cars. We have, this is Alain Prost, and all the cars for basically all the drivers that are in the set. So there's a bunch of them, but anyways, just wanted to show you guys that I will be submitting this to PSA for grading. Maybe I'll get them back in 6 months, maybe even more. I don't know the exact timeline, but hoping that I can get these in PSA slabs and kind of, you know, keep the set as well. And something, you know, amazing that I've learned over the last few months is, you know, around the beauty of set building. It's incredibly fun. The chase is real, and you get to like appreciate, you know, the entire set, learn about the set, and learn about the checklist. So it's really cool. Obviously, I am, you know, completing this gold set from 2020 Topps Chrome. I mean, it would be crazy if I'm able to do like maybe a sapphire gold, or I just personally really like gold, or maybe even like a red set. But I mean, obviously red set is going to take another kind of level of budget for it. But it's been really fun. Get to meet a lot of different people, and you know, you kind of have this mentality to collect and, you know, just really keep it forever, because you really don't want to break the set that you worked so hard for, versus sort of this like just singles, like one-off mentality where I think when a good value comes in, it's really hard to say no when someone offers you maybe 2 times more than what you paid for, or 50% more than what you paid for. But I think if you build out a set, it's gonna take a lot more than, I think, 2 times what you paid for, because of the work that you put in, the time, and the people that you kind of met along the journey. So yeah, I'm absolutely loving it. If you build out sets, leave in the comments what kind of set you're building currently, and maybe we can help each other out by trying to find those cards for you. But yeah, that's it for today's video. Thanks so much for watching. Obviously, there's a ton of great content creators who did vlogs and interviews at the National, so make sure to go watch those if you weren't able to attend the National. Great meeting all of you, and I will do a giveaway of our newest pink hats soon, so watch out for that. And yeah, that's it. Thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. That was awesome.